Welcome back, Wastelanders, to the continuation of Let's Build a Medieval Castle. So in the last video, I was working on this monstrosity of some sort of archway to kind of create a waterfall here, and yeah, that's about where we are. So we're going to jump right into this, and while we're doing that, I want to make an announcement that my normal Sunday settlement videos, which I do every other Sunday, is going to be put on hiatus for a while. Sorry, my mouth had a brain fart moment where it didn't want to work. Yes, that's going to be put on hold for a little bit. I am working on something that you all requested. We are going to be doing a haunted house, and that is going to be coming up sometime in the very, I don't know, somewhat distant future of October-ish, you know, around Halloween. That's wanted. Let's start that. Greetings, Wastelanders, and welcome to the continuation of Let's Build a Medieval Castle. So, yeah, we started working on this kind of weird monstrosity thing to create a waterfall, and we've got a lot of work to do to kind of fix it and make it look better. And while we're doing that, I want to make the announcement that my normal Settlement Sunday videos are going to be put on hold for a little while. You guys had requested a haunted house, which I am working very hard on, and it's going to be this very, very big, intensive project. So, yeah, I'm just going to have to focus mainly on that. These videos, though, for building medieval castle, as well as my let's build of, or not let's build, I'm sorry, let's play of Fallout London, all that stuff's going to continue as normal. So nothing to worry about there. Just, yeah, that other series is going to be kind of put on hold because that's typically what I do is I build all that stuff off screen, as you know, and then I showcase it every other Sunday. But I'm going to be putting a lot of work into this haunted house, between actually building everything that has to be built, excuse me, and producing everything, you know, video-wise, etc., etc. So it's going to be complicated and very time-consuming, and I think you guys are all going to really love what I have planned. So my apologies if that upsets you. If it does, yeah, the phone just said, uh-oh. If it upsets you that much, I will send you some tissues and you can cry over it. Anywho, so I am, as you can see here, taking some of these rocks out because I'm going to do this a little different. I wasn't too happy with the way this was looking, and it's going to be really time-consuming to try and do this all with the other stuff, so I'm going to find a way to excuse me, kind of use these bigger rocks here to build the look I'm going for. That's a little better, I think, but we want this down, maybe. And in my head, this seemed a lot easier and better. But, oh yeah, see, I have to be careful too, because some of these have holes on the bottom, and that is no bueno. Yeah, like that there too. So my other plan was to take the regular rocks that I had been using and then larger. So let's turn off our highlighting so I can just see what these look like. There we go. Now I can see what this looks like. Alright, so let's take, go back to the one. Oh, that one's got a hole in it. Oh no, it doesn't! Sweet! Alright. So we're going to use maybe this bad boy for something awfully big, so let's get that guy out. And let's just kind of plop you in place at the moment. And then again, just the off sure we're not poking up through the bottom. Not that that's the end of the world, but let's see. Let's try up that. I have to. Alright, cool. Still not poking up. That's good. That's good. 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 Just keep going. We do. Then. Oh no, that is that. Okay. Maybe let's, instead of taking little ones, making them big, let's make a big one, make it small. Bridge the gap here. Like so. Let's see if we can walk underneath this. We can. Cool. Now we're starting to get our little archway. But I'm not 100% done with it. A little towards me. We're actually going to have to duplicate you. Oh, I got to find you all over me now. Or that guy. That one. Oh, no. Alright. We're going to duplicate you. Oh, okay. Let's just do that. And then I think I did. I put you on the other side to give you some depth, because the one on its own just wasn't quite enough. There we go. Now we've got kind of an archway going there. I might actually have to make a smaller rock here. This is. Right, so let's shrink you one more time. The theme, I think, to the other, just that one's down to 60. So 60. Okay. There we go. That's a little nicer. That way we can bring that back up. I don't want this to be like too claustrophobic feeling. And so is that apparently. Actually, that's not too bad if it's up just a little right there. It goes with that. Alright. Oh, and I got a lot of comments on this tower thing too. You guys really liked it. You wanted it modified though. And I totally agree that I'm going to make this bigger. I'm going to add another floor to it to make this actually more of a guard tower. So thank you all for the suggestion on that. I am definitely going to be working on that once I'm satisfied here with my waterfall thing that I got going on here. Alright, so let's see. Take that out. I'm gonna have to use different style box, different colors. I want this all to look like it's all one big chunk of rock here, so. And I do have another plan too for making this waterfall look really cool, which as we go along I will explain and showcase, etc. Alright, so now we have some water coming out here. Let's take this bad boy, move it over here a little, and let's see. Okay. I see. Alright. Let's that one back. So actually I might move the whole thing over from way off to the side there. Yeah, alright. So sorry. Got the frog in my throat apparently today. And I have to bring those over. And I think that'll work. I can fill in that area with some other stuff. And now we got some pretty decent height here, so that's cool. Okay, now let's get, yes, some matching rock here. And start you all. So, sure that goes down to the water. It does. Fantastical. And nice. Let's something like this. See if I get my rock facing over. Let's take my waterfalls first. Move them out of the way. So I need this to be. There we go. Now I can see what I am doing. So this is kind of a heart-shaped rock here. And ooh, I see we're kind of off to the side. Stick you down here. That does, okay. Take that bad boy, push it over here. So we can actually make this all line up the way it is supposed to. Okay. Now we're going to take our waterfall, do this. Cool off. So cool. Gonna have to make some adjustments, and then because this one, no, I don't want you to lock in place. I want you to do that so it looks like the water's actually split. See, now we've got that split effect because of that pointiness of the rock there. That's exactly what I was looking for. Oh, perfect. It's like just barely touching the thing there, and then we're kind of crashing down on that rock, which I'll have to work on. So let's take that bad boy and move this in a little more like that, so that it's just barely touching. Perfect. Alright. Now we're going to close this off in here. Spin you around so that this looks different. Remember, we can't do cookie cutter stuff here. We gotta make sure that this actually looks good. And actually, do here and create an opening like so. Perfect, so that it looks like it's actually coming out of somewhere versus just you know, in the middle of a rock or something. Stick that like that. Come on over here, and something like so. And then we want to hide that. Of course, we're gonna do different. Like that one. That one's nice and chunky. All right. Now we've got that. This actually kind of looks cool, almost like it might not even need some support. It looks kind of like some sort of hawk mouth thing. Monstrosity. Do that. Actually, it does kind of look like a hawk. Like right here is the eyeball, and there's the mouth, and it's puking. Lots of puking. They've been hitting the keg really hard. Of course, you can't see that from here. It doesn't look like that. It's more like a serpent from the front. But I think that's really cool. That looks so much better. And we could actually just keep it that way. I think I kind of like that. So I'm gonna take that out and blend it into here, maybe. Or it's got too much on the bottom there. For the whole, I'm just speaking my thoughts out loud. That one has a hole too. Oh no! I end up with. Oh, I did. All right, I'm gonna have to remedy that. So, perfect. That one works. You gotta remember to keep spinning these so that nothing looks too insane. You know what I mean? Perfect. Slip this bad boy down here like that. Now we gotta fix this side, so we'll come on over here and get some of this guy. We'll throw some of that in there. That little tiny bit jutting out there. That maybe. In here. Just so the hole's not totally visible. Throw that guy on bar. Working for me. Back to this hunka chunka. Yeah, I like that though. Same dealy here. No. Never thought you'd see somebody play with rocks for this long, did you? Alright. Oh, cheese and crackers, they fell in the water. That hasn't happened in a while. How do they do that? Yeah, that's how. Alright, so that looks a little too the samesies. So we're gonna take that and change some directions on some of this stuff. There we go. This out. Something funky like that. Cool. So yeah, from this side, kind of looks like some sort of eagle thingy, and even from this side, it kind of does too. Maybe I'll find some way to get some sort of something in here that looks like eyeball. Something like that. Let's try this side first, just to make this visible on its own if we can. Let's see. Create the effect of an eye here. There we go. Now it's like some sort of mythical something or other that looks like it belongs here. That's pretty cool. Alright, let me check my holes here. Yeah, see, we gotta fix some of our stuff. Alright, so let's try and do it on both sides, maybe? Let's, do that. Okay, then big power eyeball texture. This guy. Stick that there, or whoops a doodle. Ooh, I like that one better. That one looks more like an actual eyeball. Cool. Now it looks like we got like some sort of creature thingy going on here. That up just a smidgen. Nice. I like it. I like it a lot. This. Oh no, that's a whole. Yeah. Okay, we don't want to do that. I thought that was just like an individual rock I might be able to move. Cool. That was not my initial design, but I will take it. I think it looks cool. All right, so. So that is falling far enough. Okay. I was thinking it might not be down there enough to do its thing. Actually, that guy. I guess that is. Oh wait, no. There. Get just. Okay. All right. So let's go back to. Yeah, these guys here. See if I can fill in some of these holes up here that are visible. Very nonchalantly stick some of these. Got a big gaping hole there, so that fill that in. And back this direction. That in. There we go. Nice. Alright. Let's do a save it here. See, I'm not even going to show you little teasers because I don't want anybody to have any vision of at all of my haunted house save that I got going on there. So, no teasers in this video, sorry folkies. Okay, so let's see, what was I going to do? Oh, we need some splashies, I think, for the water there. So, we want to go to... Actually, I think there's some splashies in regular waterfall, right? Put that in, come out. Yeah, see, it does the same... Whoa, didn't mean to do that. Same waterfall, so... Actually, I kind of like that one a little better than I got going on. Alright, well, let's see just how wide I stick glue there just for now. Oh, I fell in the water. That's the thing that I don't like about the Build Your Own Pool mod, is that you can't see it when you're in build mood. So, I don't even know if oh, I can get to the waterfalls. Cool. Alright, put my highlighting back on just so I can make sure. Alright, so we're gonna move these out of the way just so I can play with this for a second. Let's go for small ones. Those are bigger. So let's put small. Ooh. Oh no, that's a splash. Not that one bar. And here, let's see how they look. I mean, obviously this one's shooting out really far, but okay, so that one is the same as that one there. So that one's a larger waterfall, so okay. I was gonna say, you look like it actually goes down way further than the other one. So I think I'm just gonna keep the ones I had already. Alright, so let's take those out, but I might use the splashies from UIO Cool. Not there. Step back for a smidgen. I don't want it to be on top of perfect. The railings there. Alright, so let's take you over here. This is all kind of improvised. I had not thought of doing some sort of thing like this. I was actually just going to continue with building an arch, but then I saw the way this was looking, and I said, you know what? Gotta have it this way. Because it's just too cool not to. And it just looks so funky. I mean, it looks a little weird from this angle, but when you come along here, it does kind of work, so. Alrighty. Yeah, I guess, waterfall, splash marker, large. Oh, relaxation up top. So let's create one here. Turn off the highlight just so I can see this a little better. It's a little hard to tell. We'll stick you. Yeah. There. Hopefully that's a bit of. Okay, cool. Alright, let's see how that looks. Let's go for a larger size. Let's take that one out. Go for medium. Bad. The splash things are not by any means perfect. So, I'll take it and put it there. Oof. They're actually quite high. Am I? Not really. No. Well, okay, yeah. Now I can see it. Alright, so let's. Oh, yeah. Now I can definitely see it. So, blub, 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 blub. Blub, blub, blub. Alright. Whoa! That was fun. Actually, I need that to get out of here. My life a little easier. Alright. Cool. Alright, I'm gonna go with the medium. Put another one. No. Overlap these two. Okay, they do. You gotta get over to where it needs to be. So, that one. Bloop. Whoa! How did one get down here? Don't want that. That's for sure. Oh wow, that one's quite a bit off. Alright. That. Alright, so to get a better look, let's do a little free cam to see how that looks. Alright, so that one's definitely going to go more back that way. It just looks too weird. So let's bring that back. Okay, and grab onto this bad boy here. Here. No, do even with that one. And yeah, you guys gotta go down to way too high here. Get water level. Oh, that's much better. Ooh. Same thing. I come down here. Put you up one. Let's see. Definitely much easier to work with these splashes than the ones from SOE, I think it is. So weird too on the angles, like back here doesn't look right, but from the front it does. I don't know. I never seem to be able to win with the splashes. I always feel like no matter what, like from one angle it always ends up looking kind of wrong. But whatever. Good enough. Cool. Alright, so I'm going to consider that one done. I had considered doing a second one over here, but after all the trouble I went through to do that one, I think not But big reason being is because we have a cave that we're going to be building over here. And one of you awesome folks said, you know, maybe we should put a waterfall coming over the opening to help hide it. And put some pirate booty in here and whatnot. So I think that's a pretty freaking cool idea. So let's see. Let's whoops doodle. Let's take that. Put that over there. And yeah, we'll have to figure out some way to make it so that have another waterfall coming out of here or something. I could probably do the same where I can stick a couple of rocks like in here that stick out that make it look like the water's coming directly from here. So let's actually, you know what? Let's get ourselves a waterfall going. Let's take the largest one and let's pick a spot. We'll stick it right in. And let's see if we faced it right. Good. Cool. So now we got water coming out. So, oh, I'm out of bounds. That's fine. Get over here. There we go. Alright, so now that we have that, let's see if we can find some matching rocks here in CBC, I think. To Deadlands, to rocks, like what's in my head. I think I have some black rock. Oh, I do not. But this isn't the only place I can get my rocks, so I'm gonna head on over to Grounded. I think I'll have what I'm looking. Alright, go on to caves. Oh no, it's not actual. Yeah. Yeah, don't get your hopes up. There is no actual caves in there. It's just cave textures. That always gets me every once in a while. Alright, so we have rocks and we have boulders. Let's start with rocks. Maybe, yeah, there we go. Let's some black rock, but not really in shape. Yeah, that's close, but no cigar. Like our boulders, maybe got something in here. It's actually the right color, but ooh, that's the shape I'm looking for. I want a shelf. Like that. Nice flat shelf for that water to roll off of. We're gonna go ahead and stick this bad boy around. So we blend it in perfecto. And we'll drop this dude in here, like, I don't know, like that. Cool. Then we're gonna take rounded guy here, just kind of clean this up a little. Perfect. I don't want this to look too is that the one I was using already? I got these big. Oh no, okay. What did I use? I don't remember. I think it was okay, this is the one I used before. I have not used that. I can throw this guy here like that, like that. Cool. And I think just to bring this in a little more, like so. That actually might be sticking out too much. Okay, I think that works, and then I'd have to do the top part, so come on over here and get some free cam and have a look-see. Oh. And that doesn't look right. Doesn't look right at all. See, that's the problem, is like you can't see where it's coming out of when you're doing this. So, alright, let's turn that free cam off and get back into build mode. Yoop. Come on up here. Grab this bad boy. I'm gonna stick it like that. I'm gonna come up really high just so hopefully. Yeah, there we go. Now we can actually see how wrong it is. And all of this is going to be cave floor in here. I'm going to do like a nice little sandy cave thing going on and whatnot. Alright, so let's that You know what? Let's just come on up here. Man, making my life so difficult. Alright, let's see. That might be a little better. Still can't really see though. Alright. Back into free cam. Yeah, see, I just keep going too low. No, I thought I went high. From this angle, don't look too bad, but... Alright, let's... back into this. I want this to come up higher. Yes. Just go big. Go home. Eee! As we fall. Alright. Back onto land. Oh, cool. Look at that. Never knew you could do that. That's interesting. Huh. And she turns every which way I look, more or less. Cool. I never knew you could do that in free cam. Okay, perfect, I think. So now we got the whole bottom section here. We've got our water coming out. But obviously, as you can see, that's not enough water. So I have a feeling, you know what, I'm just gonna turn that off and get back into build mode. I'm just gonna use the regular water that I usually use just because I need to be able to see this without having to go back and forth. So that is in SOE. And we're gonna head on over to pool, waterfalls, large, there we go. And we need to have like a whole bunch of water coming out of here too, because I want to be able to like try to cover this whole cave entrance here. Let me see if it's, oh, the medium works and it's a little wider. Excellent. We're gonna put a whole bunch of these in place. And if you just heard that, I don't know if you guys could hear that, it always startles me. There is a quarry like not even a mile from my house, limestone quarry, and it just went off and it shakes everything like crazy. I used to work nights and grab that big one. And so I'd have to sleep during the day, and when that thing went off during the day, oh man, it would scare me awake like crazy. I mean, it shakes, you know, the whole entire house, and it's so far away, and it's just nuts. But yeah, it's still it's the type of thing you never really fully get used to. Because all my waterfalls getting built so far away, it's so weird. Alright, so let's angle this one here like so. I'm trying to cover this as much as I possibly can. Conceals as much of this as we possibly conceal. Ended up being way bigger than I had planned. But in the end, it's going to be, I mean, it looks cool as heck. And once I start building the cave in there, it's going to be like super, super dark. And it should make it really hard to actually see what's in there and whatnot. So, cool. We can actually stick like a rock here, create levels of your waterfall. So like, move over a little here. If I like stuck another rock there, and you can see how it adds like some depth to it. That's kind of how I build my bubbling creeks. Actually, I'll show you that real fast, how to build a bubbling creek with these. Just take it and like, let's say we wanted our creek here. Start it off like, you know, coming off of this guy here. Boom, we have some water. And boom, just keep, you know, piling them on top of each other. And next thing you know, look at that, you got a little bubbling creek waterfall. I mean, how cool is that? So, there's a little building tip for you right here at the end. Yes, the end of the video. I am sorry, but that is all we can do for today. When we come back, we will start working on this cave here. And then after that, we're going to finally start getting back into the castle itself. Yeah, cool stuff, cool stuff. So, what do I have planned for this castle? I have no clue. I'm just going to kind of start off of this section and start building out that way. I know I want the majority of the castle to kind of encompass this whole section here and have my, like, wall or something of the castle. They kind of finish in this section, coming over way over this way, etc. And then there's going to be like a whole walled-in city along with that for town and whatnot. But the castle itself is actually going to come down this way and then over this way, and where you see my little markers out there, that's where my external wall is going to be, and the city will be somewhere in here, over to the main driveway there, and over that way. That's about as far as I've gotten for planning, so yeah, we're just going to kind of wing it as we go. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Until next time, don't get irradiated.